talk too loud. So yesterday, law of cosines, and I don't know if you noticed, the law of cosines is a side, 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 and then an angle. And side, 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 and an angle. So law of cosines works 3 sides, 1 angle. And it doesn't matter which one you're looking for. It could be you're looking for one of the sides. It could be one of the angles. But it involves 3 sides and 1 angle. Today we're going to learn the law of sines, which it's not very difficult. It's just proportions. You cross, multiply, and divide. But it's not meant to use this whole thing all at once. It's meant to use 2 out of the 3 pieces. So like you might be working with B and C. Angle B, side B, angle C, side C. Or you might be working with just the A and B part. Or maybe it's A and C. But it's not meant to use the whole thing. And with the law of sines, angle, angle, side, side. Right? So law of sines, 2 angles, 2 sides. The law of cosines was 3 sides and 1 angle. So eventually you're going to have to decide what to use to solve a triangle. If you look at example 1 on 587, it says you've got triangle ABC, angle A is 40 degrees. Oops, I've been way off today. Angle A, 40 degrees, and side A is 15. You're supposed to find angle B if side B is 20. Well, this one's fairly easy to see. What 2 letters are you working with? A and B. It's all A and B. So you're going to use sine A over little a equals sine B over little b. I suggest you write it down. Last hour I suggested you write it down, and some people didn't. Then they had their numbers plugged in the wrong spot. And they had angle B with a side C plugged in there. So I suggest you write it down. Plug in. Sine of 40 degrees is A. Little a is 15. Sine of B, we're looking for B, over 20. First thing you're going to need to do is figure out what's the sine of 40. Anybody going to follow along with me and double check?
Yeah.
How about if you just pay attention? That's
It's going
great.
to be 0.64277609.
Maggie Phil, Maggie Phil, sorry Jenna. Jenna Phil, do you have a calculator?
No.
Did you have a calculator ever?
Yeah.
Do you think you could have possibly left it in here a couple days ago, and I put it up here and forgot to ask you if it's yours?
Yeah, that's not mine.
Oh. Is it yours? Right.
Mine's, I have
I
like
have
that
mine.
one. I have one like that, no, I don't know where it is. No. that
This
one.
is a Casio.
No, not that one.
I don't-
no.
Yeah, I
This
have
one.
I
This
have-
is the one that I found. Did you have your name on it? Oh. All right, so up here, are you looking? You need to cross multiply, so times 20. And I get 12.855. I recommend don't round it until the end, equals, this way it's 15 times sine B. Now, some of you are getting caught up in the algebra a little bit. How would you solve this? You have to get this term by itself, right? Divide by 15. So, can I go this way? I have sine of B equals, divided by 15, 0.857050146. Then what do?
Inverse.
But you have to hit clear for this one, right? Right? And I get about 58.9, close enough to 59 that we'll call it 59. Is that what you get?
Yep.
That's what I get. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Questions on that one? Are there any questions on that one? How about, I'm going to pick one. How about this? If I know side A is 15, side B is 9, I'm just making this up, so it could be bad. Angle A is 110. I know side A and angle A, so I'm going to start with sine of A over A equals,
B, sine B over
well, I've got a problem. I have side B, but
You have to find, like.
You know?
B, and then-
Can you do the A squared, B squared, C squared?
No, you can't, because this for sure is not a right triangle, because this is a 110. What else could you do?
You can find.
Well, she says law of cosines, but it's two sides and two angles. It's two sides and two angles. That's law of sines. Who said that? Say it again louder without the calculator in front of your mouth.
Get the B first, then I do the law.
Right. You have to get the B first. The only way to use this information up here, the only thing you can do is find angle B. But then once you know angle B, then you can get angle C. So even though that's not what it's asking for, we're going to find angle B first. That's the only thing you can do. So what do I have? Sine of 110 over 15 equals sine of B over 9. Should I finish it?
No.
You can do that. It's just like that one over there, right? The only difference is going to be that once you have this angle, you're going to have to do 180, take away this to get angle C. You've got that. You've got it. Are there any questions? It sounds like there's questions. That's good.